Hello, my name is Alexa Moore, and I am one of the cooperative education instructors this semester. And this video is being created in order to support any student who is looking to get help with registering for co-op and also changing the number of units once you've registered, since co-op can have 1 to 4 units based on the amount of hours you're working. So hopefully this video will give you some understanding on how to, again, register for the course and also change the number of units based on your hours once you have gotten registered. I'm going to play the video, and I will start and stop it a few times in order to really help you through the process. So the first thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to get onto your WebSmart, and you're going to go to your Student Services tab and click Registration. In this particular example, this student has a current schedule listed, but they are going to add cooperative education to their current schedule. So once you are on this page where you can add or drop a class, you're going to enter the CRN here at the bottom, and I'm going to play it so you can see that happening. Once you enter the CRN, you're going to click Submit Changes. And when you click Submit Changes, it's going to take you to the following screen, which is going to show where you would need to do an add code. This particular example here is someone who is adding late. So in the event that you were not adding late, it would simply just pop up to your current schedule. And when we get to the point of showing you how to change the units, that's going to be the same thing regardless of if you added the course on time or at a later date. And so we'll keep going. So this is the new page for someone who needs to get the registration add code, versus if you do it on time, you don't have to do the add code. But this is not an issue. You can simply get the registration add code from the instructor of the course that you're taking. So be sure to have the right CRN. There are multiple cooperative education courses, so be sure your CRN is correct, and reach out to the professor or instructor, and you will get an add code from them. What you will do is you will take the add code and you're going to put it in this box here where it says incomplete. Now, for example, if you are past the add code date and are interested in enrolling in the course, you can always reach out directly to the instructor to get support with a late add permission form. And then you would have to complete that process first before having to get registered. But once you're registered, you can always refer back to this video when we get to the part of updating the units based on your work hours. So she'll add the code here, and she's going to validate the code. So if you see right there, it's validate, and you'll click that in. And once the code is approved, you're going to submit those changes. So once you've submitted changes, you can see that she is registered for the course right here. And then we're going to move on to how to change the number of units. Okay. So the next step is to click the unit, it's always going to start with 1. Now, if you know that based on your work hours, you are going to be making 3 or 4 or 2 units, then you're going to want to change it directly in your WebSmart. If you are not sure the amount of hours, what they total to in units, be sure to check in with your co-op instructor or someone on the cooperative education program team. And I'm going to continue to play so you can see step by step. So once she clicked the units, it brought her to this page showing all the options that you can do. So co-op is one where you can actually modify the amount of units. It is a pass, no pass, so it's not able to change that, but you are able to change the units. So she's going to scroll down here. Right there to co-op, and she put 1.5. Submit to changes. Then you're going to see that. So you're going to see that. So you're going to see that 1.5 here has changed on the current schedule. So originally it was at 1. She changed it to 1.5, and we're going to watch another time her changing the unit again, just to give you another look at it one more time. So I'm going to play the video, and she's going to click the unit. She's going to scroll down back to the co-op section where you can change the credit hours, and she's going to change it to 2. Submit the changes and scroll down to her schedule, and as you can see there, it's changed to 2. And one last time, it'll change to 3. Submit the changes, and it'll show on your current schedule. So this particular cooperative education course is the general cooperative education, and it's a 1 to 3. But there are courses that go 1 to 4, and if that is your course, you would simply just do the same thing to get to 4. You would click here on the units themselves in your current schedule on WebSmart. It's going to take you to the page where you can see all of your courses listed. You'll again find the co-op course, and you can modify the units there. I hope that was helpful, and again, in addition to this video, we'll provide a step-by-step written out, but I do hope that this was something that was able to show you how to change your units, because we want to make sure that you are getting the right amount of units for the hours that you are working. If you have further questions, again, feel free to reach out to your co-op instructor or someone a part of the co-op program team. Thanks.